One of my outrageous predictions for 2019 is that we see a solar storm striking North America and inflicting some $2 trillion of damage to infrastructure and satellites. That's actually somewhat less than a Lloyd's-sponsored survey suggested was the absolute worst-case scenario. If a solar storm of the type that struck the Earth back in 1859 was to make a direct impact in the same area, that is, North America, this is the type of damage that could be inflicted. These solar storms happen quite often, and the worst of these generate so-called coronal mass ejections, which are simply actual bits of the sun being ejected and spewed out to the tune of hundreds of millions of hydrogen bombs in strength. They're very directional. We get near misses all the time. We saw one back in 2012 that could have done the same type of damage, but we missed it by 1 week. In 2019, we're not so lucky. We get some warning because they take longer than the time it takes for light to reach the Earth. We can shut down our power grid and do other things to minimize the damage. However, we see the satellite infrastructure, all GPS and weather satellites essentially on that side of the planet are more or less fried and have to be replaced, and affecting, of course, ground-based logistics networks and the power grid. The damage bill comes to some $2 trillion if we take into account the loss of economic activity and, of course, the cost of replacing all of this infrastructure from ground-based power grids to the satellites orbiting the Earth. For more on this and our other 9 outrageous predictions for 2019, please see our outrageous predictions list on home.saxo.